All right, so I've been on this train for quite some time, and I've been rolling with it, so I ain't gonna fall off of it. I've been saying it for the last couple months that the Atlanta Falcons are a true young, talented team. As I record this video, they lead the NFC South. I do believe they can control this division for a long time, but I also believe there's a lot of limitations on this team. What's up, YouTube? It's All Pro Sports Talk, the home of sports talk. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, also the like button. I believe the Atlanta Falcons could be a shocker team that makes it to the playoffs. I've been saying it for the last couple weeks. The reason why, I look at this team, they can run the football at a high clip, and they run the football at a high clip, which is a good and bad thing with this team. The Atlanta Falcons, in every single game, except for the game against the Cincinnati Bengals, they've been close in. You look at them week 1 against the New Orleans Saints, they had the game won, but they beat themselves in the second half. Jameis Winston and crew wreak havoc with Jarvis Landry and Michael Thomas. You had that game. And they've dealt with injuries such as Cordell Patterson and A.J. Terrell, and they still managed to win games without those guys. When I look at this team, they're an amazing run football team, but sometimes it's too conservative when it comes to Arthur Smith's play calling. You look at guys like Drake London, you look at guys like Kyle Pitts, you say, where are the production? Where is the production from both of these guys? Most of the time, Kyle Pitts, he is a guy that's blocking majority of the time. He's running a lot of shallow cross routes, and it's because his offense is predicated to the run game. They run the football a lot, and the reason why you look at it from last season to this season with Kyle Pitts and his numbers, you were in a traditional offense with Matt Ryan. A lot of passing concepts, a guy that's immobile, that's a scarecrow in the pocket. You look at Marcus Mariota, a guy that's more into the RPO type of system, play action, bootlegs, to run the football, run a lot of read options. That's what he's in. But when I look at this team, they still have an amazing run game, and they're an amazing run team when you look at Tyler Algier. He's come in with Cordell Patterson being out. He's a good running back. With Cordell Patterson being out was a blessing in disguise. You do have the ability to activate him back to the roster because you had him on IR. You have a 21-day window as I record this video, and he's dealt with injuries. And he's that Christian McCaffrey type. He is the base model of the offense. He's the guy that catches the pass out the backfield, can be the wide receiver, can be the punt returner, can be the running back. He's an amazing offensive Swiss Army knife. We know that. We get that. This team needs to predicate more of a passing scheme, and they need to stop handcuffing Marcus Mariota. Now, I do know in certain moments and times you look at Mariota, it's like, okay, he misses a lot of passes. But at other points in times when he's on the run, he makes a lot of passes as well. No, he's not an elite quarterback, but he's playing very good right now. I just wish that Arthur Smith would want to air the ball out a little bit more, and I'm not even one of those guys that's like, they need to use Kyle Pitts more. Give the ball to Drake London, give the ball to Brian Edwards, and give the ball to Kyle Pitts. Give the ball to one of those guys more and make teams respect your pass game. Because what I'm starting to notice now, teams are not respecting the pass game as much, and they're just clamping down, they're just focusing on the run game. The reason why I have a lot of faith in this team, I still like Arthur Smith as a head coach, as you guys know. And I've been saying it for the last couple months, even to last year. Love him as a play caller, love him as a coach, but a lot of things with Arthur Smith is run heavy. The defensive side of things, Arnold, Egby and crew, really good. He's a phenomenal pass rusher. He doesn't have the sacks numbers just yet, but the QB hits are there. I think that he's going to be one of those young pass rushers that develop into being an excellent pass rusher in the future. I like his game a lot. I love me some Grady Jarrett. Can stop the run, can stop the pass as well when it comes to pushing the pocket, and when it also comes to stopping the run. When I look at Grady Jarrett, that roughing the passer call against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I stand on that. This team could have beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They could have won that game, but it was a roughing the passer call. But he continuously goes back there, and he's going to get consistent pressure up the middle, and he's going to help stop the run. This team, you look at every single game this entire season. The entire season, they've stuck into games for the simple fact that because they can run the football, and they play physical enough defense, and they try to chew the clock and manage it and not cause them any turnovers. The thing is with the Falcons, they need A.J. Terrell in the worst way. We saw it against Cincinnati Bengals. They got aired out. Aired out like it was no tomorrow in the first half. Then you look at them against the Carolina Panthers. That late pass, that late Hail Mary pass to DJ Moore, and a lot of people say the Carolina Panthers should have won that game, but the Falcons come out, take advantage of what the Panthers couldn't do, drive the field goal, get the field goal, even though the Panthers missed 2 field goals in that game. A.J. Terrell would have helped in that situation. A.J. Terrell would have helped in that Cincinnati Bengals game as well. So you need to have A.J. Terrell back and healthy as soon as possible. Because besides A.J. Terrell, the secondary is pretty much compromised, to be completely honest with you. But I still like the way that this team can move around, how they adjust when it comes to the run game. The reason why I'm emphasizing that they're running the football too much, you're going against Cincinnati Bengals, they were down big in that game. And you lose the game 17-35, they were trying to run their way back into the game. It chewed more clock and it wasted more time in the game. believe in Marcus Mariota a little bit more. I know a lot of people were calling out Arthur Smith that day, but saying he's being too conservative. He does. He goes through his phases where he's too conservative, and sometimes he goes through his phases where he's too aggressive. I am seeing over the last couple of weeks that they are targeting Kyle Pitts more, and he continued to do that. This kid could be the best tight end in football if you target him that way. 6'6", runs a 4.4, can block his ass off, and can go and be a matchup nightmare for corners, safeties, and linebackers don't even put him on him. So you had to put a secondary player on him. He's too big for corners, and he's too physical for safeties. Drake London, same way. Mike Evans 2.0. This kid has huge potential as well. Continue to use the players that you have. But Tyler Algier, when Cordell Patterson does come back, continue to use him. I really like him as a running back. He's a rookie. He will continue to get better. Continue to use him in the run-heavy system as well, and get those jet sweeps to Cordell Patterson and continue to give him the ball as well. This team has a lot of weapons. And now look at the division that they're in. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now, they're struggling. The Falcons could have beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if it wasn't for that BS roughing the passer call. Offensive line is compromised. Tom Brady does not look the same, even though he is still playing well. He does not look the same. The defense is not as aggressive. The Carolina Panthers, you beat the Carolina Panthers. You have that one victory in your back pocket. This is a sneaky team. I will be live in attendance when they play against the Carolina Panthers again. So this is going to be a very great game to watch. And I'm going to be very great to cover as well. But you're going to be facing them again in Carolina. That is a game that you could possibly drop for the simple fact the Panthers match up very well with this team. But if you have A.J. Terrell there, things can get a little dicey with DJ Moore, but we will see. You look at New Orleans Saints. They've struggled, but they're coming in as of late with Andy Dalton and crew. They'll be missing Michael Thomas for the rest of the season. So I look at situations like that. It's anybody's division for the taking still, but I think the Falcons are the best and most consistent team week in and week out. And even though they're very inconsistent still on when you look at the offensive scale point, I think that the Falcons can take this division. It's going to be tough. I don't think they're just going to run with the division, but I would not be shocked if they were a team that made the playoffs in a wild card spot. This is going to be a tough team to beat for the simple fact they hold on to the football a lot. They don't turn the football over as much, and when they don't turn the football over as much, they're very hard to beat for the simple fact they let their defense pin their ears, get to the quarterback with the linebackers and crew, and they also play extremely sound, well football when it comes to running off of play action. So I'm going to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Do you think the Falcons can stay on top of this division? I know a lot of people are saying that it's a fluke, that they're phony. I think that this is a tough team to beat. I just have no faith in the Bucs right now. The Saints do scare me. If you're a Falcon fan, the Saints do scare you because you lost to them week one. If they would have won in week one and held on to that lead, it would have been a different story. But we know the Panthers are rebuilding. The Panthers are also a sneaky team as well because their defense is really solid and really good. But it is anybody's division. But right now, if you ask me who do I see winning this division and going into the playoffs, I would say the Falcons or the Bucs. I would say the Falcons are the Bucs because I do not believe Andy Dalton can continue to play as well as he's been playing as of late. And we saw he had those pick sixes against the Arizona Cardinals. So let me know in the comment section below who you have winning this division. If you have faith in the Falcons, let me know in the comment section below as well. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, when each and every last one, you guys stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.